Okay, so welcome to my page, The Reason Show. We are here to reason. Welcome to the page, and I would like you to subscribe, and then you can share my page. And today, there's a certain issue that's going on that, as an Africans, I just want us to reason. And tonight, I'll take you all the way to Jamaica. That I will talk to one of the fantastic platform in Jamaica that they can give us a lot of information about the Commonwealth and the Jamaican stand on continuation of the Commonwealth, or the Bretton Woods institutions like the Commonwealth, and then again, how the British monarchy have long time used the Africans for their own interests. So tonight, and right here on the North Pole, I'll have a reasoning with one of the fantastic Live for Love TV live in Jamaica, that we would tell us more. He will tell us more about the Jamaican stance today, because as we are talking, the British monarchy, which is the King Charles, the Prince Charles or the King Charles, is here. It's another time for his to becoming the king of the British society or British country. And for us as an Africans, whether in Jamaica or Bahamas or Bermuda or anywhere, we also have an interest where we want to still understand what is the importance of existence of the British system of ruling, which is the so-called the Commonwealth countries, still paying a tribute or still going down for this country that they have put in history. They have put Africans into damage. They have damaged our mindset, our systems, our environment. They have polluted the minds of the future of African youth. And still as we are talking now, the African countries are still following the roots and instructions of these Commonwealth countries, country leadership, which is the colonial that we will talk about all these things. And then again, we will take the side to the Caribbean, because if you check the common countries, you can't do away with the Jamaicans, the Bahamas, or the Bermudas, or more other countries in the Caribbean. So we will go straight to Jamaica, and then I will find out what exactly going on, because a lot of things have been happening there. But before that, I will show you a video where the Jamaicans have started talking about it. Jamaicans are talking. I say we will find all means to go to Jamaica, and then we will try to know exactly how the people think about the Commonwealth, how they see and value the Prince Charles's monarchy, or the Queen Elizabeth's monarchy, or the British monarchy. So let's hear this. Listen what Jamaicans are saying on the ground, and we will come back here.
In Kingston, the capital of Jamaica. And that statue there behind me is a tribute to the hundreds of thousands of for centuries under British rule. So as preparations for the coronation are going on in London, this country is getting ready to ditch the monarchy. The government here planning to hold a referendum with the goal of becoming a republic and removing Charles as head of state by 2025. And it's the painful legacy of slavery that's driving that movement. We've been here for several days talking to lots of people who've told us that removing Charles as its identity. We talked to a group of students on their last day of high school getting ready to be this country's future, and this is what they told us.
It further pushes Eurocentric ideals, because I feel like we'd like to impede that.
Have a head of government, a monarchy,
ties and here for an official apology from the royal family, which was linked, and for there to be reparations for all the suffering inflicted on this island and for the immeasurable wealth that was taken from it.
We plan to petition the king, seek reparations through that petition, because as the Queen and now the King's subjects, we suffered injustices, and they were responsible for us.
Jamaica is not the only country having this conversation. Barbados removed the monarch as head of state in 2021, and several other Caribbean countries are contemplating this of British colonialism in this region as Charles's coronation.
African people around the world, what is the importance of still the existence of Commonwealth? What is the need for 500 years of brutalization? Do we still value this British monarchy as African people? What are we benefiting from it? This is what I just want us to reason. So tonight, I'll go to Jamaica and speak with Live for Love TV down on the grounds and give me a situational report.
Several days talking to lots of people who've told us that removing Charles as head of state is important for Jamaica's future and its identity. We talked to a group of students on their last day of high school getting ready to be this country's future, and this is what they told us.
It further pushes Eurocentric ideals because I feel like we'd like to have our own Caribbean identity, and I feel like the presence of a monarchy really impedes that.
Are we really emancipated if we still have a head of government, a monarchy which is honestly archaic in nature?
It's not just about cutting ties and removing Charles as head of state. There's also a demand here for an official apology from the royal family, which was linked to the slave trade from the very beginning, and for there to be reparations for all the suffering inflicted on this island and for the immeasurable wealth that was taken from it.
We plan to petition the king and to seek reparations through that petition, because as the Queen and now the King's subjects, we suffered injustices, and they were responsible for us.
Jamaica is not the only country having this conversation. Barbados removed the monarch as head of state in 2021, and several other Caribbean countries are contemplating this move as well. A reckoning for the brutality of British colonialism in this region as Charles's coronation looms. Ellen Morrow, CBC News, Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay, so that was the situational report. Now, this is how the younger generation in Jamaica thinks about the British monarchy and their influence in Jamaica and all the islands. So as we've been the Africans, is it more important? Is it still important? Is it still a need for us, for these Commonwealth, so-called Commonwealth countries to continue to depend on this Commonwealth colonial masters like the British imperialism? Is it a need for us to still continue that? Okay, so this is what we are going to reason about it. And I'm going to talk to Live for Love TV live in Jamaica to let me know exactly what is on the ground. As long as the Charleses are going to do their coronation or whatever, we also have to think about it as a young Africans, as African living around the world. Is it need? Do we still continue to value this Commonwealth as long as they have exploited, they have delusional the African people? And do we still follow our politicians to follow this scam institution? That's a question that we all have to ask ourselves. So right away, I will try to link up to Live for Love TV in Jamaica, and then we'll talk about this. Let me see if I can. Okay, so Live for Love TV. If you are watching me, you can join. You can join the request, and I can see you here, and we can share our opinions and suggestions as long as we are the African people around the world. And it's a need for us to start to reasoning about the systematic operations, about this colonial masters, about the operations and institutions that they have used for centuries to destroy the mindsets, destroy the culture, destroy the values, and destroy the ability of the African to move on. And in the name of politics and globalization, they are using the same tactics. So it's our time for us to discuss that. And if you don't talk about it, No one is coming to discuss it for you, because it is the interest of every country to gain whatever they want from Africa. So let's see if Mr. Shays can join us all the way from Jamaica. Live for Love TV. Let's see if you can still join us and then give us your opinion and then information about the Charles Authority in Jamaica and the British Authority in Jamaica, as long as we want to find a reason for our development, that the way forward as African people. So let me see if I can see Mr. Shays here. Live for Love TV. If you can hear me, you can join the link, and let me try to speak with you. Let me see if I can see Live for Love TV. I don't know if Live for Love TV. If you can hear me, do me a favor and just get me a message. You can give me a test. If I can see me. Let me see if I okay. So let me try and see if you can see Live for Love TV. Okay, so I think we're finding out means to go to Jamaica. Okay, so Live for Love TV. Let me see if you are there. You can let me know if you are there, and if I can, you can hear me. Live for Love TV in Jamaica. If you are there, do let me hear from you. Right, right. Okay, so you still can stay here. I'm going to be back here, and then I'll continue the show right from here. The reason show. We are here to reason as an African people, and we have to make a reason. Stay here. I'm coming. I'm trying to get this man from Jamaica. I'm coming.